Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Orchard Park. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A play fake. Now Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What is that?
Going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
What is it on?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Moore going in motion. Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Will in trouble, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. His kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Short pass taken in by Knox. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 33, here's second and a couple.
56, 56, 180. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
First down.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Bears' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 4.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. So now they'll throw it with Allen. On the run to the right, taking off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
That's another Bill.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Push down to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Basman for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll go with the counter on 1st down, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
What is it on?
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What is it?
In motion, it's Odunze. On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's in! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Josh Allen. Overrunning a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
James Cook, 16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First down.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
319. We go.
To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Cook. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Throwing now, Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. Fourth down and goal.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, watch the back, watch the back, watch the back. Half.
Allen going to throw for it. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
What is it on?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
7-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
5 wide, 180! Motion, gotta score right now.
Allen to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be taken down but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Okay, ready?
The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Look. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, second and goal. One more time with Burke. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Once more from the 2, third and goal.
Go! 60 boxes.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
For a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone, extending the lead from 9 to 11.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Tyler Bass to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What is that?
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive. They've still got some work to do. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's into the end zone. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
319.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries. even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often, the days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Now Allen on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
He works free, right side. Past the 40. Inside the 20.
That ties the game at 27.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Greg Russo getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready?
Hey, check on ball.
We go.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Back at the 19-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Middle. Ready? What's up?
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's up?
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Allen.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Hey, tight. Ready? All 52. What's up?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is is on?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. It is 2nd and 6.
What is it on?
To throw, it's Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What is it?
On third down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
What is it on?
First and 10.
Throwing again, Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes second down.
What is it on?
Throw it again. It's Williams. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll talk things over before third down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This one, no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Gun. Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 12.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen to throw. Oh, ball in the wing. What a throw. He drops it in there. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Five wide.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. Up there's and so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7. Here's a toss as they look to run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is high. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
47 on the play.
A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone.